In this class, we are going to learn how to make use of onlyData query parameter when we are making use of any REST APIs in Oracle Fusion Cloud applications. So many times when we are building our applications or solving a business problem for Oracle Fusion Cloud, we will be making use of REST APIs. Now, in the case of get all REST APIs in Fusion Cloud, we are having n number of query parameters. So in our previous classes, we had seen how to make use of limit, how to make use of this offset, and how to make use of this field and modify the response of the REST API, be it any REST API. For demonstration purpose, I have considered this supplier REST API. So in this class, we will see why we are using this onlyData query parameter over here. In our previous class, we had seen how to restrict the number of fields in the response, that is by using the fields query parameter, where we had supplied that supplier ID and the supplier ID, party ID must only be present in the response, and other fields must be restricted, that it should not be returned from this API. Like here, if you don't specify the fields, we are seeing all the details from this REST API apart from supplier ID and the party ID. Suppose we need only two parameters or the fields in the response, we are going to specify something like this. Now, if you see over here, we are having, apart from the supplier ID and the party ID, the link information. So this is not needed for our use case because this will take again the data in the integration or any other tool. So suppose if you are not interested in seeing the links, only the data if you want, then we are going to make use of this onlyData query parameter. So let me copy this from here. I will create one more request over here in order to demonstrate this onlyData. Let me name this as this onlyData and I will save this. Now let me just click on this send. Here if you see, we are getting all the links. Now we have to mention over here the onlyData query parameter. So one of the way how we can write the query parameter is by putting the ampersand and onlyData. And one more technique of adding the query parameter is, if you see over here, there is a params and here there is a key. In the key, we will put this onlyData. So as soon as we enter the onlyData, if you see, the URL is modified, that is ampersand onlyData postman will modify. Here we will tell true because this onlyData is a boolean. It will accept either true or false. So I am writing over here as true and click on send. This time if you see, we are just getting the data, that is supplier ID and the supplier party ID. We are not seeing the links information which are unnecessary for our use case. So coming to the header level, we are getting only one link which says, that is the self URL. So this is the self URL it is returning. So the link which were present over here in the every record, these are not present. So only data we are seeing. So this is very clean and neat. So this is how we have to make use of onlyData and see only the data information in the API response. No links will be visible.